A few years ago, I had a problem, and it was a very big problem. I used to overthink a lot. Every day, over every single task, every choice I had. My brain would just spiral, and I couldn't decide anything. And by the time I came out of overthinking, I still couldn't decide anything, but half of my day was gone. Now, just like every sane human being, I started to look for solutions on YouTube. And after trying a bunch of techniques, bunch of tutorials, bunch of methods, I just found that there is only one technique that helped me, and it's really, really simple. What I did was to simply stop thinking about quitting my thoughts and start narrowing down them. Now, here's what I mean. Whenever I was stuck between two things, let's say exam and a freelance project, I would take a pen and paper and I'd write both options at the top of the page and list down the pros and cons of those two options. For example, if I studied for the exam, I would get a higher CGPA because the result of that exam is going to compound to my CGPA. And another pros is that my parents are not going to scold me on this case. Another pros may be that my future is secured, let's say. And if I took the project, the pros could be that I would get some money that I can spend on buying things I want or things I want to spend on. I get another case study, I get another testimonial, I get another client, I get another person in my network. But here's what it gets different from regular pros and cons list. I would give every single point, whether pros or cons, a weighted level from 1 to 10 based on how much it mattered to me at that moment of my life, at that season of my life. Not as a general whole of life, but as of that moment. Then what I do is add them up. Pros will be positives and cons will be negatives. After the calculation, whichever option came out higher, I would choose to do that. And that's where I would give 100% of my focus because because I have narrowed down my thought to know which one matters most, which one has most compound effect on my life, which one will bring me more results, which one would bring me more prosperity. Because I've already transformed my decisions to numbers, it was really, really easy for me to now see which decision or which option makes more sense, and decision making got more easier for me. Now, what I didn't know at that moment is that, but I found out later, is that the same concept is applied in economy. It's called opportunity cost and trade-off. So basically in economy, if you have two options, both of them are each other's opportunity cost, and you trade off one of them for the other one based on which one is more valuable. So basically, opportunity cost, the best alternative you gave up for the option you chose, and trade off is simply the act of measuring those opportunity cost and giving up the one option to another one. Economists use it to understand the market, and funnily enough, I applied that in my life with decision making, and it's a really simple concept or a really simple technique. We all of us, whether you're watching or anyone in this world, already does this concept, this opportunity cost and trade-off concept, or maybe my weighted level concept, and turn them into something in their own life and does it for themselves in different fields of life. And surprisingly, after doing this pen and paper technique for a few weeks, I started to stop using that because I could do this decision making in my own mind, and it helped me a lot. Now, I'm not 100% overthinking free, but at least 80% overthinking free. And what pen and paper basically did was to narrow down my focus, narrow down my brain's thought process to something more specific, right? I mean, every human being can do that, but what the pen and paper did is it's like a tool. It's a tool to help us to gain a certain result, right? So I think that you should also try that if you are overthinking a lot and you also suffered like me, like a few years ago. Using a pen and paper is really, really helpful. Trust me, it's really super simple. It's really, really super easy to do, and it will help you, inshallah. So what you have to do, again I'm recapping, is simply take a pen and paper, write down the both options or three options, write down their pros and cons, measure give them a level, a weighted level from 1 to 10, measure which one is higher and choose that option. Do it long enough, and maybe one day you would also do it long enough for maybe a few weeks, and I think you will also be overthinking free like me, 80% overthinking free at least someday. So I hope this video helps. If this helped, then thank you very much for watching till the end. And I hope that I'll come up with something new tomorrow. And I think I'll post every day. I'll try to post this today. Today is 29th of March, and I believe that it would be uploaded within 5 hours at least. And I'm trying to upload every video, one video every single day to maintain consistency, both on our Habico Instagram and Habico YouTube. And I hope that you will be with us till the end. I'll build something to help people who are directionless, and I hope that you will be with us. Thank you very much for watching this video.